Hey guys, so today's video is just an update of one thing that I think we teach in our mentorship program that I don't think a lot of beginner accountants and bookkeepers know. So there's never really a perfect time or a perfect place to do your marketing or sales activities. So sales activities, like when you're doing your consultation calls, like if you are never at your house to do like a quiet environment, maybe you do phone calls, right? So that like you can be in your car, they can't see everything's around you or whatever, and you can do it, right? Sometimes you can use like Apple headphones if you have Apple headphones, or you can get like those wireless earbuds. So that way it's like it has a noise canceling thing, so they can't hear. Maybe if your kids are running around, you have dogs barking, just like trying to make those as quiet as possible. But when it comes to like your marketing activities, for example, you might notice I'm actually in a car right now, right? So I'm like outside of the grocery store. I want to go to the grocery store, had about an extra 15 minutes or so ish, right? So what I did was I was sitting outside the car and I was answering like different messages from like LinkedIn, Facebook, and like my school group, right? Trying to book calls, trying to see if I can help people out. It's the same thing that a lot of our students do. People, like, whenever you have time, whenever you have like maybe like 5-10 minutes, you just check your phone to see who's responded or who's like had an inbound inquiry about your service, and then you just respond to them. But like if you had to be in the perfect time or the perfect place every single time, it just would never happen. So it's like you got to look for these like little times, little like areas in your life to where you can do it, because I mean it's hard. Like, for a lot of people, like as soon as you get home, like your kids are like at the door, they want to go play, they want to go talk to you, they want to like just do stuff, right? And that's exactly why you start the business. You can have the time to do that. But while you're building your business, that can make it a little bit challenging to do. Same thing where like maybe you are a stay-at-home parent, but as soon as your spouse gets home from work, your workday has to end. That was a big thing. That's a really big thing for a lot of people. Where it's like, let's say like for example, Joanne, when she was first starting, she would only be able to work her business for a certain amount of hours. So as soon as her husband would come home with the kids, like he would pick the kids up from school, like her work day would be done, because he'd want to go have dinner, he'd want to go do this, he'd want to go watch a movie, and it's just like it's cool when you already have your business, but when you're growing your business, you don't have time for that, right? At least like for most people, don't have time for that. But if you actually schedule that into your day and you learn, okay, so I can't do work at this time because I know right at 6 o'clock he's gonna come in, and then from 6 to like 9 o'clock it's just not gonna work. Okay, well then what you have to do is your marketing, you need to do that during the day. Your sales consultation calls, I would just have like 1 hour slot per day available for people to kind of go through. Like you can maybe move that slot around if you really feel the person is going to buy from you, but you can protect your time as much as possible, right? If you can only do calls around like 12 o'clock during the day, it depends. It depends. There's no hard and fast rule. Like I've seen it where like we've had students where they can only do an hour a day for like consultation calls, and they got to 6 figures. I've also seen it where it's like some people just can't make those times that you're offering. It's just like, okay, so what you could do is you can maybe say like you have 12 o'clock on Monday. Every Monday you only have 12 o'clock available. On Tuesdays you have like 5:30 available. On Wednesdays you have like whatever time you get off your job, and then maybe do like one on like Saturday or Sunday. You know what I mean? And like it just makes it a lot easier for you to be able to really maximize your ability to take on people that have a slightly different schedule than you, but still allows you to be able to not be overwhelmed, right? And then you just do like the client work when you can do the client work, right? Some people, they do it in the morning, some people do it in the afternoon, some people do it on the weekend. It just really depends on kind of how you go and like what you have to do. But just really learning how to maximize that time has been like the thing that served me the best. And like, I mean, even at I'm not gonna say it's not easy, because like once you can do this full time and you can really divvy up how you want to do your time, like yeah, it is a lot easier to run a business. But sometimes like especially if you're tired, or if you have like just weird energy bursts and like crashes, it can make it even more tiring, to do it, and just harder. So just find out like what your schedule is, find out like what your energy levels are, like when do you have the most energy, when do you have the least energy, can you like maintain the energy for a certain period of time, and then just do the best you can. Like when you're starting a business, like no one's expecting for you to be perfect. The only people that expect you to be perfect are yourself, right? So it's just like, it might be a little slower for some people. Or if you're working with someone that can tell you how, like what shortcuts to like do and like hit, then of course it'll be faster, right? Like if you're doing this, I'm making this video for like people who are thinking about trying to do stuff on their own, like to kind of give you a shot. Like, but I mean, if you have the finances to be able to invest in a mentorship program and you actually want to hit your goal faster, like I would just invest the money in a program if I was honest. That's what I did, right? Because like in the beginning, I like tried to DIY just because like there weren't that many programs available back in 2015 when I started. But as soon as I started seeing some in the market, like I just started buying stuff, and like that's the secret to like what made me actually grow so much faster. Was because like I didn't realize how much stuff I didn't know about like sales and marketing until I was actually in a course where someone who was good at sales and marketing pointed out all the mistakes I was making. And it was just like, ooh, wow. It's like, yeah, that's why you're not getting any clients. And it's just like, once you kind of figure out what those things are, then it's like, it just makes things so much. I'm looking for my glasses cleaner as I kind of scramble around the car. It's my glasses cleaner I'm looking for. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. Okay. If you want some help growing your business, but you just don't know what you don't know, and you think that if you could have someone who could help you get around those different turns and corners and scary things that come up, go ahead and click the link inside the description, either above or below the video, to book a call with myself to see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. Okay? I gotta get going. My nose like really run. Actually, one sec. I forgot I could pause my video. Yeah. See if we can help you out, right? We don't take on a huge amount of clients. The reason why is because like, it allows me to be able to give you more personalized instruction, right? So to be able to make sure that you can grow your business too, where if you have a question, like to be able to hop on a call with you and like just go and help you attack through that as much as possible so you can go win. If you feel that would have had some value to you, go ahead and click the link, book the call. I'd love to see if we can help you out, okay? Talk to you soon. Have a good one.